Stop. If your major challenge is to get the 4,000 watch hours, whether you're a new YouTuber or an OG, I'm serious, better stop, because I have never, ever seen anything like this before.
Great.
Now I give you permission to drag me. If at the end of this video, if you do everything I'm going to say, literally, and you don't get results, please drag me. Okay, you can see my channel, right? I won't run away. This is one of my channels, but I won't run away. Trust me. I've worked too hard to run away. At least for the season that I decided to show up a little bit consistently. A lot of you have heard about me over and over again. How I'm a nursing mom. I barely have time, right, to show up on this channel, and still I have results. Now, these are a few things I would want to let you know. Every other person out there has never ever said anything that you'll be listening to today. You know, you hear a lot of people say create engaging content, literally have thumbnails. People will always say something about optimize your watch time by doing trending topics, do longer videos. All these things are true, but they are not as acute as 3 days. Yes, you heard me right. So you hear people say a whole lot of things like do a live stream. While I know that live stream will work, literally one of the things I have seen in live stream is the high turnover. So a lot of you will of course live stream through RESTREAM, and then you put a particular video on loop and people are just saying what is this, and they are jumping off and people are jumping in. Even if it's 200, by the time you see your analytics, you barely notice that each person did not stay up to 5 minutes, and that's already enough negative when it comes to obviously adding up to your live stream. Now a lot of people say, oh, promote it on your social media platforms. Yes, it's going to work, right? But I'll say it again. One of the things I've realized is that most of those people, they are not as hungry. And one of the things you need to build your watch hours is simply hunger. Now, let me break a few things down for you. Am I getting way ahead of myself? Oh, 1 more minute. Right. My name is Dr. Vivian-Magnus. I am the founder of the Phoenixgateshq group. Trust me, guys. I've hosted over 40,000 people in events. I am a founder and the lead coach, as well as the personal brand strategist and a visibility strategist for my community. And everything I am going to tell you right now, I have worked with it for 8 months, right? Just 8 months. It's not even that far. And then I've gotten all these results. So if you think you don't want to listen to me, probably pay attention to 600 plus of my students who have been following me on this journey. And trust me, I will not put my head out for something that I know would not work. So like I said again, I've told you all the things that other creators are talking about there. I even browsed, I checked AI. This opportunity that I'm about to share, I'm serious, you would not see it anywhere else. Now, there are 2 very strong things, firstly, that I would want you to pay attention to if you really want to follow this route. Now, would you rather want to follow your I will not call it shabby ways, right? But imagine that you had a friend whom you say, okay, let's both play our playlist, and you are literally streaming that playlist with all your life and all your heart, and the person is busy fast forwarding yours. You can't stop all these things. So that's why I'm saying you can't leave your life to another person. I mean, you ask, of course, like the collaborations, a lot of collaborations, a lot of what did you call it, lead or creators, top creators who have spoken about this topic are always talking about collaborators. But you, except maybe you're in the same room with the person and the person is literally playing out loud your videos, right? You would know that the person was fast forwarded. And I've seen a lot of cheating going around, and I'm like, hell no, I'm not going to follow that principle or that method. But of course, I'm still trying to remind you that, of course, you can actually collaborate and it's going to work, but it's going to take time because some people are just naturally cheats and there's nothing you can do about it, right? You're probably meeting them for the first time and they've done it over and over again. And maybe that's how they've been able to amass some of the subscribers and followers that they have. Me personally, I can't go through that route. All the people who have met me on the streets know that when I want to comment, I rarely even in fact, I comment till YouTube takes my, okay, I think it's on. It's on TikTok that I've noticed every single time that I want to comment, literally, I realize that I get to the maximum commenting characters. That's because of how invested I can be in anything I do. So I will say it again. If you think that you're going to stay this long and you're not going to get anything, please drag me. I don't have any fears. Now, these are the 2 first things you need to do. It's either you decide you niche down, straight up. I've told you guys, immediately I started talking, I introduced myself. I told you guys what I do, right? I'm a startup coach. I'm as well as a personal branding strategist and as well as a visibility strategist. Everything social media I do, right? I'm on LinkedIn majorly with a community of 1,000 persons, literally. And then that is my headquarters. I'm on TikTok as well. I am on Facebook, and as well as, I don't do so much of X, but I try. Okay, because, well, I'm not too comfortable. There are certain things that are not within my values, dragging people. I mean, I notice that negativity seems to spoil the action there. And excuse me, I'm not for that. I believe I'm not in that age bracket where I should be enjoying some funny things like that. I know it makes some people happy, but it doesn't work for me. So back to the topic of discussion. There are two things you have to pay attention to, you have to do. One, you have to niche down, or the other, you'd have to decide on a topic. So it's either you niche down or you decide on a topic that you're comfortable with, that you probably have spoken about. Let's say you're somebody who is into weddings, right? You've decided on a topic, but you have to somehow pay attention to your public speaking abilities. That one, you can't take it out, right? I do that a lot. I train a lot of my students. I've told you, all the students who pass through me, I train them for public speaking. Yes, because this is the generation, I tell them every single time, this is the Joshua generation where people literally step out and they are moving. There's nothing too hard for them. So I'm breaking it down and I'm telling you exactly what you want to do. 2 topics. Now, we haven't done those 2. I'm shelving it on the side, right? Want a topic or you niche down. Then the next thing is collaboration. But this collaboration is not that one where you be telling somebody, okay, I need watch hours. Come and watch my playlist and then I'll watch yours. I've told you guys, there are cheats on these streets. And there's nothing you can do about it, right? You can only hope that whoever it is that you want to collaborate in that sense will do the right thing. But why leave yourself at the mercy of someone? Okay, so this is it, what I would advise you to do. Next thing you're going to do is get at least 5 creators who are probably in your niche, or even if they are not in your niche, they are just interested in a particular topic. Just ask, guy, are you interested in this topic? And the person says yes. Okay, now one thing I would want to say in passing is that a lot of people in the global south, I don't want to call a particular country because that would be me shooting myself on the foot, right? They don't like any planned events. And one thing I would want to tell you about YouTube is that every single time I've noticed that I planned events, right, I literally have more followers because YouTube would show you to people, like as soon as your event is about to start, they will announce it all across. So I'll say it again. Number 1, schedule it. So we said what? Get a topic or have a niche where you can talk comfortably in it. 2, get collaborators. 3, if you have top voices, let's say Davido is my friend, or Davido is my brother, or Davido is my, elder brother, or any other thing, I am going to tell him, sir, please, when are you going to be free? Whether you're going to be free in April or May, in July, is it possible for me to get a live event with you? So the same way people come on TikTok and stream with stars, pay attention to that. I don't know why everybody likes it hard on this YouTube. I mean, you put a 5-minute video and then you loop it and people are coming in and coming out. You see people up to 200 people on their live stream. At the end of the live stream, the watch hour is barely chaka chaka. And I'm like, how will you be doing live stream with up to 200 persons? Because, so of course, the turnaround time and then the turnover rate is too high. People just watch and they run off. And then the problem with these kinds of things is that you're not building a community. So it means that even if you achieve the watch hours, what happens after the watch hours now that you've achieved? Okay, yes, you're monetized. How are you going to be getting your views right now? Still at the mercy of the algorithm? No. So this is what I've said, okay. Essentially, we've done number 1. Okay, either a topic or you niche down. Number 2, get collaborators. 5 YouTubers. If you have access to any star, add them on the list. That's number 2. Number 3, plan the event. Get flyers. Get comfortable with it, guys. Get flyers. If you have challenges with your public speaking, brush it up. If you have challenges with your public speaking, please leave it on the comment now. Challenge with public speaking. I will train you. If you join my community, I'll train you for free. I'm serious. There's no jokes about it. And I'm not saying this so that I will bamboozle you or something. Except, of course, if you want a one-on-one that way. And then, of course, I would want to, because you want my time, I'm going to charge you. And then, of course, if you want it for a stretch of time, that's another ball game altogether, right? But if you are just looking to have something, how to research properly, how to prepare your slides, how to collaborate with your friends on a particular topic, I have raised 700, and I'm not mixing words. Every single one of them, I trained them. right, to help them. I collaborated, of course, with top Brian Tracy certified public speakers all across my community, right? Even when I am going to train you this time around, if you show up, I will still work in tandem with all those people to make sure that you get it right. So we've decided, right, on your topic, you've chosen the date. Now, this is when going to other social media platforms will come in place. You will tell your father, you tell your mother, you tell your siblings, you tell your friends that it is time, right? That on this particular date, we are going to have this event. Now, bearing in mind that there is a collaboration, which is the one that every other person is talking about. But now it's more like a community force every single person is going through. Now, one of the things I would want you to discuss with any other person who will probably come on the live is, all of you have an offer. Ensure you have offers, right? So that all of you who collaborated will not lose, okay? So that as the topic should be relevant to whatever it is you would want to make money out of. So this is me going back to Monetize with Dr. Magnus. See, guys, I am a money-making machine. If you have not subscribed to my channel now waiting you gain. Okay, so if you are from the US, UK, it just means, what do you gain if you don't subscribe to me? Now, let me explain something. Every single one of you must have an offer. If not, you think it's even just about the watch hours. That way, if you have not watched my video, of course, I wrote about how I make money from YouTube without having met all those requirements, please go back and watch, right? So that you know that exactly. If you are not paying attention, you'll be thinking that you have to wait to be monetized as a YouTube partnership program before you get monetized as a monetization from your own skills. That is why I told you guys, I'm not comfortable with cruise. If you want to be doing cruise, it's okay. But that means, okay, you should be able to be someone who likes celebrity gist. Celebrity gist, you might want to pick up some public speaking skills, MC, compare. Now, one of the things I always tell my communities, build skills that you can use outside world, right? A lot of you know that we can all not see what is where to go is right now. We can all not see. So it means that any platform at all can shake. I'm not saying this to prophesy doom to anyone, or let's say something happens to all your channels at the same time. It's almost impossible, but it's possible anyway if your IP address is all the same, right? So now this is what I'm saying essentially, right? Some of the things you might need to do is train yourself. So this is me digressing a bit. Train yourself on a particular niche, something that you can talk, that you can get jobs. Now, the reason why I'm emphasizing this is because I personally made 6 figures, will I call it 6 figures or 7 figures, from public speaking, simply because I started showing up and creating content online. So that's one of the things you might need to pay attention to as well. Now, imagine that you printed the flyer, all of you are comfortable with that particular topic, and you people put it all across social media. All of you have offers you didn't say about it. You just brought people in. Let me tell you now, what people don't know is that the retention rates of people that you advertise an event for is going to be higher than passerbys who are just looking for somewhere to catch cruise. I mean, I was on live. The first time I showed up, I said I was going to do it to my community, right? You be on live, somebody saying, stand up and turn your back. I'm like, are these people okay? What is happening here? All right, so this is me also trying to tell you that, so that you are not just saying you're a YouTuber and you have nothing to show for it. A lot of people, stars that you know, are either business tycoons. Mr. Beast may seem like he's always doing a lot of games. Those guys are producing games. They are collaborating with companies, right? And as a new YouTuber, you don't want to be wasting your time. That's just the truth. This one is the one that I'm super passionate about. I don't like it when people waste their time. And that is why I decided, no, I must talk. And I'm telling you again, let me break it down a little more for some of you who don't understand. If you think that anything I am saying is wrong, imagine that you plan this event in 2 weeks' time, right? You plan this event in 2 weeks' time. All the people who said they are going to come to the event, make sure you have their information, stick down, create a Google form. If you don't know how to create a Google form, write it in the comment section. I don't know how to create. I will teach you. Okay, so that's number one. Create a Google form. Let them fill the form. Add a WhatsApp funnel at the end of the funnel. As soon as they are joining, they are entering the WhatsApp group. Now, this is one thing that's going to happen that a lot of you don't know. Once the event time is up, you remind them in the WhatsApp. You can even call the WhatsApp group. Everybody will jump on in. Guess what? If they have prepared their mind that they want to learn on a particular thing, let's say personal branding strategy for the year 2025, I am telling you the truth. these people will literally listen from beginning to end. So I'm telling you, imagine you get 300 people who watched with you. Actually, that is what my community does. We do 4 hours almost every Sunday. And on the average, I have hosted 300 people live. So you calculate it if you think I'm joking with you. I'm not joking with you. So I'm not here to bamboozle you. And I tell you, this is the easiest way. That's how institutions make their watch hours. When they are doing their live, you see people 1.K5. It is not the one that you people are doing that you put restream and you're putting monkey jumping and somebody saying hee 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 hee, and people are just laughing hee 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 hee, and your people will just enter and leave. Most of them might, of course, there's a place to, of course, change your settings as well in your live stream that will ensure that everybody must subscribe to you if they will come in and comment. But a lot of you also are not even paying attention to that. So people just show up and they just say, what is this, from what country? And then they leave your stream without even contributing to their time. You see that they entered and they left in 2 minutes. But I noticed that all of you, you see 200 people, then at the end of your live stream, you can barely boast of 100 watch hours. That's an error, literally. So I'm hoping that you pay attention to this. Like I said, I promised 3 things in this video. If you have challenges with public speaking, call me. Have challenges with topic selection, call me. Have challenges with people in your niche whom you want to collaborate with, call me. I told you I have a community of 1,000 people and we are going to do all this together. Somebody said, why am I in a hurry? Yes, I don't want to waste your data. That's why I'm in a hurry, right? And then I would want to say thank you so much for watching to this point. If you watched to this point, I would want you to say something. I am a mover. You're going to personalize it. And you, so me, Dr. Money, Dr. Vivian, Mothereagle, Dr. Ginger is here for your light. I celebrate you. Thank you so much for holding up, and see you in my next video. Thank you. Do have an amazing day.